So, hi guys, excuse my terrible camera work right now, but that'll do just now. So there's a whole load of random old shit in the background there. Yeah, so there you go. New York might be significant actually, because it's homing in on the New York picture. Right, so maybe you live in New York. Lucky you. Right, so welcome, this is Mediumship Monday. This channel is about helping empower you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine energy, and whatever's going on in the twin flame connection. And it's pretty exciting out there in the old twin flame community, isn't it? Although I'm a little bit undecided sometimes of whether we are a part of that community. Well, I can't speak for you, but you know me, because I'm a little bit of a rebel on the outskirts, I would say, because although there are some absolutely amazing true twin flames that are doing good work out there, there's definitely some questionable stuff out there. So, you know, it's about discernment. And again, I'm saying that for a reason, because we're in 0 degrees Pisces season today. And Pisces is secrets, it's confusion, illusion, it's lies and deception. So yeah, there is a lot of lies and deception on this journey. So you got to be careful who you tune into, because it is a confusing journey in itself, isn't it? So, I've left my Florida water through there. Can't be bothered. I don't always. Sometimes I like to do a bit of both, but I've done that in here earlier. So, actually, I've Florida water and the rose water on the go. So it does feel very nice and clear and peaceful in here. People always say that about my living room, so to be honest, like that they're cozy. And this is a big room, but it does feel cozy, because the loved ones in spirit always keep it cozy. Although it's a bit fucking freezing. I've got the window open because of the sage, so this might not be that long. Anyway, there's a lot going on today. So if you haven't had time to watch the other ones and you're watching this one, go and watch them after if you want to know what I'm on about. But there's a lot of messages indicating like imminent communication, or even actually meeting up with your twin flames. Obviously that isn't for everyone, and again, it's meant to be a surprise if that's you. Love conquers all. And also, see this wee chocolate? I found it kind of amazing that when my mum came in with a cappuccino, and I just put that in the comments of the last video, that, yeah, I'd said, like, when she was coming along, oh, if you want to grab me one, please, like, you know, that'd be amazing, because I haven't been out. And I was almost going to say, oh, but it doesn't matter. But I did say to her, but I'm not too bothered, you know what I mean? Because I think I might be having a bit of a break from coffee soon. But so I just kind of, like I say, I just left it neutral, you know, like it'd be nice if she did, and if she didn't, like, wouldn't be bothered, like, you know what I mean? And so that's how you have to be about this journey, like detached, like just be happy either way, and like, you know, focus on yourself. And I know this is just a coffee, but it did feel like a bit of a sign that, you know, because I did get a surprise when I was like, oh, you didn't need to do that, like, you know, I genuinely, because I just thought it was a bit much for it. It was a bit later by the time she actually got along, and it was near tea time. But the funny thing is, because I'd got up so late, I was literally just having my brunch. Like, I was having a bacon roll, because, like, again, that's it, on Mondays I'm like that. I'm just totally on American time half the time. I'm on American time a lot of the time, I would say, because I don't get to sleep till late in the really, like, the wee early hours. But hopefully I can sort that routine out come sort of March, April at least. I would say March I'll have sorted it. But anyway, she brought this as well. So that's the thing. Actually, I just realised that I didn't write that in the comments. I don't think it's that deep that I need to change it. But it wasn't only. I'm going to change it. I am. It does mean something. It wasn't only the cappuccino. She also brought me this little chocolate. But look at what it's called. Divine. And like when she handed me it, I was like, Mum, it says divine. And she was like, yeah, so 444 angels. I was like, it's Pisces season, and still, you know, she's like, and I'm like, she didn't say that, but you know, she's looking at me like, what? And And I'm like, well, that is God and the divine and the angels and everything. So it's quite interesting that you're handing me a chocolate called Divine. So I'll eat that when I'm watching Love Island. I was tucking into some dark chocolate with orange last night, and oh my God. Yeah. I'm allowing myself another month of doing that whilst also working out and stuff. And then from Aries season, I've got to cut all that crap out. But like I said, I'm kind of undecided because if I go to my pal's party in a month, I would like to release a bit of weight. We don't lose weight because then you gain it again. Release it. Anyway, whatever. There you go. That could be another surprise. If it goes, it goes. If it's still not gone, I'll just get on it in Aries season. So let's shuffle the bits. So if you're new around here, and welcome if you're new, thank you for subscribing and liking, and even if you're an OG, if you like the video, I'm very much appreciative because it helps other people find us. But I like to pull a bit of paper to see what we're going to be focusing on. The twin flame channeling usually comes out, but let's see what comes out, because that's what I'm here to do, is help with twin flames. Oh, look at that, inner child healing. That feels appropriate for Pisces season Cancer moon, because Cancer moon is about mothering. So I feel there could be a bit of mothering yourself, loving yourself, looking after yourself, putting your own needs first. And I feel some of you could really have to battle that today, because like I wrote in the written channeling, Pisces is unconditional love and kindness. So particularly wherever the Pisces is in your chart, or if that's one of your big three, or even like if it's your Venus or something, or your Mercury, you might find it really quite difficult to put up boundaries with people. But that means it's even more important that you do. And I'm just laughing, remembering one of the comments one of yous had made was that I could, what was it she said? You'll be watching this at some point, I'm sure, like, that I can now put on my claim to fame. She didn't word it like that, but it was, that I can now claim that I helped a Pisces stellium sort out our boundaries in a month. I can't remember if it was a month or a couple of months, but whatever it was, I think it was a month though. And so that was, that really made me laugh. But I'm proud, it made me proud of you who said that. But it also made me proud of myself that someone could really take on board that everything that I'm sharing and get something out of it. So amazing. Shadow work, and that's what comes when you put in the work, the shadow work. And I know that beautiful soul is doing that, and I know that you're all doing that with wherever you're at on your journey, divine feminine or divine masculine. So on that note, actually, that makes a perfect load of sense of the cards that are sitting in front of you. I've got the same creators decks in front of me. So I've got the one that's new, that's fucking massive, the archetype deck. And then I've also got our animal spirit deck, which I've actually had for years. Like I've had them for about 3 years or something. And it's just I haven't used them for, I don't know, I don't think I've even used them for about a year or something. So I just felt called to grab them. So I do feel that's really appropriate for shadow work, because they feel very shadow worky-ish. And then the other cards feel very inner child. So yeah, let's just get on with this. Oh shit, actually, that's really crazy. See, this is how I love how much, God just worked through me before I've even pulled the bits of paper in my guide. Because look, the other cards that I've got are these are children's cards, and these ones are even very childlike as well. So when I say they're children's cards, they are meant to be for children, but I mean, I don't think they really are, because it's not as if it's going in inappropriate or that, but it's like they've got adult wording, but it's because it speaks to our inner child. But yeah, so there you go, the guide's already new. If you're new around here, that's how I put it. Basically, is it's just God speaking through me. So it does wow me sometimes when I say something and then it backs it up, but that's why it happens. So what else was I going to say? Yeah, a song that went off before I came on here was "I Put a Spell on You, 'Cause You're Mine," and I think it's Annie Lennox, which I didn't know that until I looked and saw I was like, oh, it's Annie Lennox, but it's from 50 Shades of Grey. So again, so interesting, because I watched 50 Shades of Grey last night, and you'll know that if you watched the other video. So there's a huge theme here that's especially going to speak to people that have got strong Pluto aspects in your chart, but I would say in your chart with your twin, or just real intensity. But again, all twin flames couples have that intensity, but not all twin flame couples will have that intense Pluto Scorpio connection. I suppose it could be argued to do though, because all true twin flames have got a very sexual connection, which is Scorpio, but you know what I mean? Like some it's like really, really intense. But yeah, so, but, you know, is it that? Is it that we'll dig into this, but it could be that the divine masculines feel like they're under a spell in a good way because they feel in love, because a lot of the songs that have come on today have indicated that. Or it can also be in the fucking fucked up way where they themselves could feel you've put a spell on them or something because it's like they've never felt this before. Or other people could be like, oh, maybe they've done something to you or something, like, you know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, that shit just makes me laugh, because it's like, especially makes me laugh at me, because it's like, I don't like anything like that. I mean, I don't even like the word spell, and it's because I undo that, stuff like that, where people use fuckery on people to bend their own feelings and stuff like that, manipulation. Because like I said, if you're new around here, I'm going to shuffle these while I'm saying this. Spell work, black magic. It's just the same thing as manipulation, gaslighting, you know, karmic energies around you that try to fuck with your mind. And again, unfortunately, that is the shadow side of Pisces, because Pisces is deception, confusion, illusion, lies. So yeah, I feel with the energies, I just looked at 1144, so that already with what's come through, I feel the secrets have already been revealed, or they're going to be revealed over the next month, over where, I mean, they've been getting revealed since Pluto went in Aquarius, like in shocking, surprising ways. There's another spin on the card about love, you know, love surprises. That's got another spin on it, hasn't it? Surprises and love being surprise. This person isn't who you thought it was, or surprise, that's not your twin flame, that's your karmic, or that's your false twin flame, or surprise, you know what I mean, or for whoever. But, so let's see what comes up. So, like I said, I'm going to read, and I will read these from the book because, well, I'll read it intuitively and then I'll read it from the book because I've not got a clue. I don't even know if this is meant to be tarot or just, no, they're not meant to be tarot, they're oracle. I think she definitely has got another deck where it's tarot, but these are just oracle cards. Right, so what have we got then? So just bear in mind, because these are spirit animal cards, I wouldn't be surprised if someone was asking for a sign about power animals or something, or if it's something that you feel connected to. So give me one for divine feminines, and that can be divine masculine's feminine side, and this is for any gender. Sound like I was going to say journey though, didn't it? What have we got? Oh, we've got two. So we've got the zebra and we've got the camel. So they both came out, so I'll honour that and I'll read them. What have we got on the bottom? And we've got the air form. So we've got a fucking clue, guys, so I'm going to need to read that from me. That's funny, isn't it? At least I'm honest. But no, well, basically what I get from that is like yin-yang colours. And I do know that zebras actually are significant to at least some people watching. But you see how the middle bit is like, you know, coloured. I really do feel that's another indication of like the rainbow codes, light codes coming in. And that's the frequency that I hold. But I feel it is just some kind of magical energy coming in. Right, so let's see what the zebra's saying to it. So this is divine feminine, but this can also be divine masculine's dealings and feminine side, which they're obviously tapping into in a big way. So it's wise that everybody just listen to everything, really is the way that I see it. Right, so where is, oh, I'm going to have to look at the index. This is teaching you patience. Pisces is stillness, so we'll honour the stillness. How, oh, nuts. Where the fuck? This is symbolic of what some people's journeys have been like. So, is it at the back? No, that's spirit. What was it? The wee triangle. No, what the hell? Why am I not finding this? This is definitely symbolic or something. There it is. Wait a minute. I'll find it. I found the... Camel, gazelle... Zebra. I've got it. Right, okay. So, eccentric, creative, visionary. Oh, well, I could take some of that. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds... and then it's full stop. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Kind of reminds... I was going to say that. It was actually kind of reminding me of, like, when I talk about your twin flame being like a unicorn to you. Like, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, like, just I'm feeling, like, otherworldly. Zebras are also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. Well, that's very apt for this divine feminine, because I've got my strong Virgo placements about being of service. So some of you may resonate with that too. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. Oh, something's going on a holiday. Oh, look, and I was talking about New York. So again, be careful if you're travelling about out there. The world's a bit crazy this year, but yeah, maybe you're not going as far afield as that, but it's quite funny that I was getting led to that. So maybe you're just going on a weekend away or something, or a night away, or when in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When out of balance, jaded, pouty, and vain. To bring into balance an epic adventure art. Yes, I do think there is some sort of adventure. It could even just be like when I've pulled the cards about that, when I've been led to my journals that say, and so the adventure begins and stuff. So it might not be a literal adventure. It might just be the adventure of the journey. Well, with your twin flame for some of you. Right, so let's look at what the camel's saying to it when I can find it. I can't be bothered pausing either, so we'll just deal with it. Camel, right. And it was in reverse, so it says, when out of balance, dehydrated and lacks vitality. The camel can handle, so really take that on board, right? That, by the way, that's actually really pretty nuts as I'm doing this, because that does make sense for me, because I am a bit dehydrated. Like, I'm gonna get a snack and get my Earl Grey on the go when I come off of here. So it's normally Lady Grey with orange that I love, and I was drinking it so much that now I actually can't drink normal builder's tea, which is crazy because I've drank that since I was a tiny wee kid. So, and that's really weird. I just said that in my birthday, 1804. That's interesting. I was talking about when I was younger, and younger would be when you're born too. But remember, 1804, if you're new around here, is union. So that was just another hint at union. And it can be union within yourself too. It doesn't always need to be physical union. But I know you're like, yeah, that's boring. But yeah, just take note of that. Like, it's about needing more rest. So this is all, so this is totally on point. That's definitely resonating for me. So, and that is often the way that, when I do the feminine, I'm going to pick up on where I'm at. Not always, but a lot of the time. So where is the masculine at to go with that feminine collective then? What animals do they need, whether it's one or two? So whether you're a bit like me and you're a bit dehydrated and you need to be drinking more water, because again, that makes sense because I got up so late, and I'm just trying to think, I've literally only had that coffee that my mum gave me and 1 cup of tea, and I definitely haven't drank enough. So, or just needing more rest overall. And we know that if you've been keeping up to date with what I'm saying in videos and posts, that's definitely where I'm at. I've just although I'm really quite good at keeping in balance most of the time anyway, because I've just always, that's my obsession, is yin yang, and just to keep, to pay attention to my own inner balance, because I know how important it is for union. But even more so, I just feel guided to really protect my energy. And it's more though, you see, like, because I'm not like overly I'm just exhausted overall of this journey. Do you know what I mean? Like, But it's kind of like, it's more because I know how much energy I'm going to need from like mid-March Aries season onwards. I just feel this year's going to be really, really busy, jam-packed. So I'm just taking the opportunity to be a bit kinder at myself. So some of you may resonate with that. And also, specifically today as I'm filming this, like I said, these energies are quite a depressing part of my chart. So I can almost be, sometimes I can be like really, really emotional and not really want to talk. But I'm not like that today, I'm chilling. I'll just be crying my fucking eyes out at Love Island. And I'll be fucking throwing stuff at the telly if the couple that I want to win don't win. I'm joking. It's not that deep. But I'll be annoyed. I'll be like, it's the picks. But I don't know. I feel we'll win. Surely. Because, do you know why? Because some years I'm like, oh, I can't decide who I want to win more. But this year I was like, I actually literally can't. I like them all, but I can't think of anyone that deserves it more. So there might be something in that as well. Maybe I'm channeling the energies of the unions that are coming in. That it's like, you know, you really do deserve this. And of course we all deserve this. But I feel some of the unions that are coming in, it's like, let life surprise you with that love. And the love does conquer all. Divine masculine, which, guys, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I feel the need to prove this. Well, I'll do it. I'll show you when it actually gets to it. But just trust me when I say, I've got my other phone in front of me here, and it's a couple of minutes away from my TWINFLAME numbers. So, which is kind of interesting because, you know, it's like I seen 1804 on the timer of this, and the time. Oh wait a minute. There's something going on. That's creepy. And it's 21 minutes in, so it can't have been that long past 21:11 on the timer on this. And it's about to turn 21:11 on the time. As I'm pulling the Divine Masculine card. Oh my god. Right, tell us what the Divine Masculine needs to know then. Rabbit, oh, that's funny already, because to me that screams sexual energy. And also, it is actually in reverse, so I'm going to read what it says, but that could be something about picking up on Divine Masculines that are in hiding and healing and, you know, balancing their energy. What's another card? Horse. Oh, and that's about freedom, and that's also in reverse. So without even reading that from the book, and then the crocodile. So without even reading that from the book, there is something about some Divine Masculines are healing, hermiting, but they could feel trapped, you see, in some sort of situation. And this, unfortunately, this could be for some that are trapped in not so good situations, because of the horse means freedom to me, and it's in reverse. But this can be trapped in a mindset, like, you know, letting fear get a hold of you. And I don't like that it is now 21:11. Anyway, let's read what this is about. But like I said, more. Oh, and I've just opened the book up at horse. Like, I didn't even need to search. So that's everything that's happening here is going to have meaning. So perhaps that means that somebody's going to go from feeling trapped in a mindset to being free. And I very much am putting that out there because it's still my TWINFLAME's number. That is for him wherever he needs that. Wherever he wants to roam free, whether it be to me or wherever else. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy and life force. The horse represents the most powerful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum. That's very Divine Masculine too, because Divine Masculine is there to clear the karma on earth. So, you know what I mean? And the feminine is clearing the energy in the energy field. So supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened. Oh, there's a wee sign of Divine Masculine's awakening. Fully alive and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice, physical stamina, exercise, mental focus, meditation, and are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Wow, so it is in reverse though, so that is worth noting, that some Divine Masculines are not quite at this bit, but they will get there. But when the ones that are in balance, they achieve anything and never give up. Love it. That's one of my sayings. That resonates for my masculine energy. Like, I always love that thing, never give up. By the way, you could have been somebody that really resonates with going through your awakening in 2012, like the 21st of December, because the time is 21:12 and they pulled my eyes to it. And I know that that's significant for me. not everyone needs to take that, but I did get drawn to it. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. To bring into balance, strength training. So some masculines right now are in strength training, and again, I do feel it could be around some sort of discipline around their sexual energy. Like I feel their guides are, and God is guiding them to balance that out. Now let's see what the rabbit's got to say to it now. So, oh, and I found the rabbit right away too. So I feel this is, now just believe me when I said that, but it's like, I really do feel that because I'm finding those pages so quickly like that, it is my guides helping me to find it quickly, but it's like, it's something about, look how long it was taking me to find the pages for Divine Feminine, and the Divine Feminines do go through the journey a lot. It's long drawn out and a very long process for many feminines. Not all, some of you might already be in union and it wasn't as long, but for a lot of us, me included, it's a very long drawn out process. Again, don't ever compare yourself to my journey, guys, because mine is really long and painful because I'm a teacher of this stuff. Not every twin flame is a teacher of the twin flame journey. That's worth being aware of. So don't let that scare you. Some are, but you know what I mean? Not everyone is called to do that because it's not easy, basically. And the very fact that how long it's taken to crawl to 1,000 on here should show you that. It's kind of like, you know, especially because not, again, what I'm trying to say by that is like, well, actually, and also it doesn't, I mean, God, sometimes people can absolutely fucking fly. Like I have seen clairvoyantly that numbers on this channel are going to fly from being stuck somewhere to going like really fast. It's just, I don't know exactly when that's going to happen. And that overwhelms me. So we'll just come away from that thought. But it's more symbolic of like, you know, the climbing Mount Everest thing, that it's just not easy to be a teacher on this journey full stop. But my soul chose to do it, and there's nothing else that my soul is here to do, basically. It's just all about helping the twin flames. Right, so, oh my God. Right, the divine masculines I'm picking up on with this clip, there's a lot of fear here, by the way, and that makes sense because Pisces is the 12th house, my favourite house of deepest fears, but look at what the rabbit is about. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. That's what it says. But this is very good because the card's in reverse. So although the horse card in reverse isn't great, the rabbit in reverse is actually probably, it's not like anything's good or bad, but you know what I mean? It's like the rabbit in reverse seems like it might be a good thing here. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, and a good listener. And feels very in line with when I was channeling earlier that, you know, a lot of masculines, when they show you their true self, you are really going to see a different side of them, which is really sensitive, and sensitive is a beautiful thing, but just very, yeah, just a very loving side that I don't feel you've ever really seen from them, or not very much. When out of balance, over explains and talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. Wow. And again, this is very brilliant energy for that. The whole of Pisces season is silence, but because it's Cancer moon, which is also very silent, loving energy, is powerful. And after Cancer comes Leo moon. Leo moon's my favourite. Right, so let's just read this then. So like I said though, it is in reversal, so I do feel a lot of the masculines are in this problem solving mode in silence, ready to listen and talk, and feeling very emotional because it says sensitive. But some could be feeling trapped in fear because both these cards are about fear in some kind of way. But coming, and then some are fear. Basically, it's a surprise. It's a love surprise. I'm gonna have to title this "Love Surprise." It's a love surprise for Divine Feminines because you don't know. You might think you do, but you don't know which one. You don't know where your masculine's at, and you're not meant to know. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Oh my God. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. I know that this is going to speak to some masculine energies because I work with masculine energies day in, day out. It's about literally thinking about the worst case scenarios that you end up creating them. And divine feminines, if you're being honest, you will have this in your divine masculine energy as well. Like catastrophizing. I said it in another video, like, don't catastrophize. Pour your energy into creating the scenarios you do want. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we're lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. Wow, that's fucking powerful. God, I did wonder when I picked these cards up. But again, just take on board what I said about sexual energy too, because rabbits always remind me of, well, being at it like rabbits, to put it bluntly. Right, so... and it's quite funny because I watched Bridget Jones over the weekend too, and there's a bit... Well, actually, I've channeled about it on these videos. You know, there is a scene in that where... Oh my god, I know why they're getting me to talk about that. Because that's when the Hugh Grant character lies and says that Mark Darcy slept with his fiancée and that's why they're not friends. But it was actually, you know, he was projecting. Well, he was basically lying. Again, remember, the shadow side is lies of Pisces. It was the other way around. He slept with his wife, so it was even deeper. Either's not great, so there could be something really fucked up here about whatever I'm saying. So I hope not for whoever is listening, but there could be some real shady friends around you or your person or both of you. And remember, there's a lot coming through about changing friendship. So let's just see, while I'm saying that, I've picked up the humongous archetype cards. So give me an archetype card. Let's see if they give me the archetype of like somebody to be aware of around whoever watching. That's what I'm going to ask for. I'll see what comes out. I'll just feel into it. Can you give us an archetype card for whoever this person is that someone needs to be aware of? Now, it doesn't need to be specifically what I've just channeled about, you know, friends fucking you over with someone that you love or something, but it just could be a karmic energy. So let's just see what comes out here. The Queen. Ooh. And the Warrior. Now, I did actually pull that out and read it the other day. So I feel the Queen, it's a feminine energy. Well, that doesn't take a genius to work out. But it is a feminine energy. So I'm almost feeling this to be like, you know, like the Queen of Cups. Like, so a feminine, a loving feminine energy. But I'm feeling, because I was asking about someone to be aware of, it's like a manipulative sort of energy. So somebody that could like turn on the waterworks to get you to feel sorry for them, but really they know exactly what they're doing. Could even be that someone's got an entity that they're not aware of. But let's just read what the Queen says. And like I said, I'm only reading it like that because I was asking like to give for whoever this is, and I've found the page already. So this could already be known, and this is like confirmation of someone watching, or it's an omen to just look out for what resonates. So this is an indicator of who this could be for at least somebody watching. The Empress, the Mother, the Queen, the Sovereign. Okay, so it could actually be somebody that is a mother. So that's just anyone in your life that's got a child, just to be clear. Doesn't need to be that it's your mother, although when I done the video earlier, although I was saying something cute about my mum delivering something, I did say, oh, the fact I'm even talking about a mum could have something to do with here, and it's not always good. So that actually might feel like it's answering that. But this can also be like, this could be the mother of a child, or it could be like a friend in your life that has children, you know what I mean? But it's just like some type of mother. Like her counterpart, the King, the Queen has a dualistic nature. Either she presides over the realm with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirit of others, or she follows petty, contemptuous moods, casting a shadow across the land. That almost kind of reminds me of like someone that's like, you know, if they're in a bad mood, you better clear the path. Which I'm sure we all know somebody like that, but that's pretty toxic. Like, if the King is the ego, the Queen is the expression of that ego in the world. She's the lotus's bloom, the dancer's bow, the moon's radiant reflection. When the Queen is seated in her rightful and righteous... Wait a minute, I'm going to read the shadow bit. So when dark, vain, wrathful, self-righteous and demanding. So that's what to look out for. If this person is pretty, you're so vain, you probably think this card is about you, but it's not about you unless you're a karmic that's creeping. This is about a karmic person for someone. wrathful, self-righteous and demanding. So like a controlling, demanding, shallow person really is what I'm getting. Oh dear. Right, okay. So like I said, that might not be news to anyone, but just look out for that. It's right. Give us another one. Is what else is someone an archetype that someone needs to watch their back with, or confirmation or something? I can't stop singing that song now. You're so vain, but it must have meaning. You probably think the song is about the siren. Oh my god, I'm not liking that. Fucking hell, I'm not liking that one bit. But what I'm liking is the fact that the threshold's on the back. Because although I'm going to say, like, oh my god, I could make a really dirty joke about the next card, but I think I'm just not even going to show you what it is, because that's so funny. Oh fuck yeah, I'm so mature. I'll just keep that joke to myself. I'll keep that a wee Pisces secret. That's hilarious. Maybe I'll tell you one day if I'm feeling in the mood, if I can remember. But it's not that bad. But I'm just like, nah, that's too far. The threshold. I do feel that this is about some of the divine masculines that may be crossing your threshold soon. And no, I'm not being dirty. I mean like crossing your door. So I don't know what the card actually means, but that's what I was getting from. But the siren, again, I'll read it, but I don't like that, because sirens, lure people in. It's like when I said about the spell, it's like I feel I heard that song also because it's like people that have put a spell literally on a masculine, like a karmic energy. Let's just see what it says on Google. It's someone who lured. It's like they lured sailors onto the rocks by singing. Now, guys, I know I sing a lot, but I'm not luring any sailors away from rocks. But yeah, it's dangerous. A woman who's considered to be alluring or fascinating, but also dangerous in some way. So again, people can put like a different spin on that, being like some kind of like a sexy thing, but really, it's siren to me never feels good. It's like it's Well, just think about it when you put that together. It puts a different spin on that. I put a spell on you. It's somebody that's luring somebody in through sex. And then think about the rabbit card in reverse. And that's what I feel they were trying to get. Although that card means nothing like that in that book, it wasn't even mentioned anything about sexual energy. To me, rabbits mean sex. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be not so good. And it was in reverse. So I feel this is someone's clearing their energy from a siren. Fucking hell. So let's see. I don't know if I even need to look at it. And I just pulled it up. I just opened the book at the Underworld and the spiderweb card that I pulled the other day. So actually, all the things I'm getting led to in this book is I'm trying to find, and the one I've just got pulled, like this is definitely about union. Somebody is like headed their way to the one. After being around a siren. Let's just hope there isn't a. let's just hope there's a bit of healing in between, but it's going to make sense to someone. Right, where is this? If I can't find it, I might just leave it, to be honest, because they're telling me it's what I say. That's really why I got these cards, because I just feel they say it all with the with what it says, and then obviously as I read, and I just like to read them as they come out. I don't study the book or anything. I'll get to know what they are, and I'll just also use the meaning. But yeah, I can't even find it. Let's have one more. I just got led to the kiss in the book, the vow, the flame. Like seriously, these are all the things they're pulling me to. What's this called? Okay, the initiate. Yeah, the threshold is, look, the threshold. I've just found that the door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually. Yeah. Someone's going to be crossing someone's threshold. That's quite funny actually, because when I'm clearing the energy in my house, I do actually say that. Like when I'm when I'm cleaning my house, I say something about that. Probably something along the lines of when people come to the house that I, that only people that cross the threshold can be genuine or something like that. I change it every time I'm doing it. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't find it. They don't want me to. They don't want me to. What I said was, but no, I actually do want to though. I want to find it. This is funny. Oh, where is it? Just take a wee quiet moment yourself. Or go and watch somebody else's video if you're impatient, but I'm patient. The riddle. Remember I pulled that at the end of the video the other day? It's like you're not meant to know, it's a riddle right now, and you'll find out what you're meant to know when you find out. And that's also Pisces. Pisces is a bit of a riddle. So that's why it's like a lot of you might be in this kind of driving yourself nuts because you don't know what the truth is, and then as soon as it goes into Aries you might find out the truth. That will be the literal case for some. There we go. The lover. Oh look, it just stopped at the lover. Someone's lover. Swans are very meaningful to a lot of people because it means true love, whatever it means to you. The site. Let's read this. So remember the question though that I was saying, this is an indication of somebody that is a karmic energy that is holding someone back or that has held someone back. The temptress, the seducer, and the femme fatale. Yeah, the femme fatale is never going to be great, is it? Because in the other archetype deck, it's a ho ho ho. Right, okay. So, the siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. Find ourselves lost in the spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. But yeah, let's not read all of that. So when in light though, it could have good meaning, but again, it's really to do with the question. When it's, in light side, it's awakened sensuality, absorption, arousal. So I do think it's got something to do with when I said the masculines are feeling pulled to their true divine feminine, and it's like this longing, desiring, and passionate energy. But because you saw what I asked, it's this: wickedness, adultery, wreckage, betrayal, and instability. Sorry, it is instability too, but that actually says insatiability. Fucking hell. And she's got here J.W. Waterhouse's Nymph paintings and Lana Del Rey's album Ultraviolence might have significance. Yeah, so again, it really just depends on, different people, other people can have, you can see the siren as, you could look on the lighter side of it, but it's just, personally with me, with the way that I work with spirit, I associate that as not being a good thing. So that's just me. That doesn't mean it needs to be you. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's tempting. It's somebody that has used their sex appeal to fuck someone's life up, basically. It's almost like, reminds me of like, gold digger energy, which comes through all the time, but these are the type of distorted feminines and distorted masculines, whatever gender, this is going to apply to, that lure the twin flames away from their true person and then can distort the image to if there's a way of them making out the divine feminine is some kind of siren luring people in and all this kind of stuff, or homewrecker or whatever, all these kind of, it's that they will, they will flip it, but it's because they're doing it. It's head fuckery, it's spell work, it's to confuse the masculines and to confuse all the other people that care about masculines too. So, right. Are we done with these cards, or what else do we need to know? Because I'm probably going to end this soon. Oh no, I'll do some inner child ones. Was there another message out of this deck? Just about anything. The poet. Right, and so I feel with this, right, I really do feel that's about the masculines that's really beautiful, because that actually reminds me of Pisces energy. I feel that's about the masculines that might literally have a creative skill of poetry or just some beautiful kind of writing, because I'm just thinking about, I'd said that to somebody recently, actually, who's on the twin flame journey, about their writing being like really powerful, like enchanting, you know what I mean? Actually, I've said that to a few people. That's quite funny, because I actually said it to someone I'd done a session with not long ago too. That, and you'll know if you're watching this, that, like, you know, that your writing is really, what was the word that I used? I think it was maybe poetic, but do you know what I mean? Something like that. So I feel this is really going to speak to whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine. Like, you've got really powerful, beautiful writing. And it's quite interesting because, again, like, I'm being guided to focus on that part of my work just now. And it's you know, it's, I'm not backwards about coming forward, but I know when I'm good at doing something right. And all I know is I go by is when I started doing that all those years ago on Facebook and Instagram, people absolutely loved my written posts. Because that was before I was doing videos and live streaming. Or I was doing a video here and there, but you know what I mean, I was a bit shyer with it. So, and I actually love doing it. So I'm really going to enjoy doing that for this month. And even if I only do it this month and then I stop it, then I'm going to enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? Just taking a bit more of a rest. So that's going to have a lot of meanings to different people. But I really do feel that's a lot of masculines that are coming in very romantic. And just really opening up to that side of them. And again, don't feel the pressure, oh my god, but look what's on the bottom again, the siren. But I feel it's like they're saying that it's like it's taken a lot for the masculines to open up that side of them because of who they've been around. Because remember, that did say wickedness. So this is not nice energies that masculines have been around, and we know this. So let's just shuffle these because it feels appropriate as I'm saying that. And it's time, look, it's time. It is time for your twins to cross your threshold. It is time for these unions. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Yeah, it's time for the people that's energies are in balance now. And again, it's not everyone, but it's got to be some folk out there, and it's not urgent and right away like I can make it sound and other people can. But that's why I always say, just to stay grounded with it, because time is an illusion. Now, what time is it, right? So that's quite good, because if I just don't look at my phone and I won't see who's won or who's been kicked out of Love Island, and then I don't need to watch it live. I don't like watching it live because, like I've said before, there's some weird frequencies that they can put out on live TV. So some divine masculines are still in this. So this is the ones that actually might be still caught up with a siren, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, getting their head fucked. And not, you know, I don't mean that in a good way. It's like, you know, it's all seekers of truth and experience confusion, ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Like, someone's head fucked. Because those sirens around masculines could actually be friends, you know what I mean? Like, I've said this before, like toxic friends. But a love bond grows stronger over time. So no matter what kind of toxicity around masculines have tried to hold them back from the divine feminine, like the love has just grown stronger. And oh yeah, look, and so it's just the same message that keeps going out. This person wants to meet for a coffee. And look, shit, how weird is that I was talking about coffee? Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. But again, what all sticks out is it looks like, you know, someone's going to want to meet up. Now again, it might not be meeting up for a coffee in a place. It might be like, can I come and speak to you? You know what I mean? And I feel it's like there's a lot of heightened telepathy at this time as well. Close soul connections are harmonised with synchronised with creating moments of telepathy. Right, what else do we need to know about this? And then I'm going to do the inner child cards. I'm just going to end this. So there's some shadowy bits in this, but remember the bit of paper said shadow work, and it's important messages that people must need, either to give them clarity on what they've already went through, what they're currently going through, and we're praying for anyone that is trapped in toxic situations like that, whether it's toxic friends, toxic family, toxic love dynamics, toxic whatever. I just saw the challenges card as I was saying that. Or whether you're healing from the trauma of that, because right now is Cancer Moon, and the shadow side of Cancer is trauma. And Labyrinth. Even when you feel lost, there's always a way out through the labyrinth. But I really do feel there's a strong message there about, for divine feminines, just to be aware that, you know, your masculine has, look there, it has a lot of challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. It's like they've went through very challenging times, and so it's really difficult for them to open up after what they've went through. Commitment. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship, but after what some have went through, they are coming in and they're serious about wanting to start a friendship and wanting to build upon it into something stronger. Different for different people, right? What other message have we got here? Tested. Yeah, you've been tested. Your twin flame connection has been majorly tested. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And again, that can go for like, it's been tested with other people. And it might be perceived that you failed the test, and that's not a coincidence. I was talking about Love Island on the other video, that yeah, and just watch the other video to see what I meant. But I said, like, at first when I saw that girl had come in and swooped the guy away when it looked like they were going to get back together, actually that looks like a really great thing for that girl, because now she's with someone that looks like they've got way more chemistry. And yeah, that's really it, because both guys are really lovely, but from what I could see, although they're all incredibly good looking people, it looks like they got fucking bored of each other. Because you can even see, if you, again, not nobody, but most of the people watching this are not people that chip in and comment back about Love Island, annoyingly, because I probably like, I used to, because this is the thing, I actually don't have anyone in my life anymore that watches Love Island, so that's a bit of an annoying thing. So it's like, I just, you know what I mean, it's like, yeah, all my other friends aren't really people that watch it, or they do on the download. But what I'm saying is, I know there'll be people lurking on this that will be watching it, that will be sort of silently agreeing or disagreeing. But yeah, that's what I basically got from it, was, you know, she kept making, like, she said to that guy that she's like, you know, that hopefully they're going to win. Even if they don't, they've won, because, I mean, that's cheesy, but even if they don't win, they've won because they've got each other, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter. But if they win, they're winning a shitload of money and contracts and all. They win contracts, right? They're both, listen, they're both really good. Look, they'll get some kind of contracts, guaranteed. But yeah, she was like, oh, I've never had this before. So, like, when the guy got her a teddy and flowers and all that when it was Valentine's, I'm thinking, but you went out with the other guy for 3 years. I was thinking, that's a bit worrying, that Callum must have, like, literally done, like, nothing romantic. And I'm thinking, surely they exchanged I love yous and everything. I'm confused by shit like that. I'm like, how can people be in relationships for that long and it's like there's been, like, no romance? I wouldn't even fucking give it 2 minutes if there was, like, fuck all, like, fuck that. Sorry, but it's true, do you know what I mean? I'm not expecting fucking hearts and flowers every day, but if it's been 3 years and you've not had the slightest, nicest thing like that, that's worrying. Because that girl is really lovely girl and she's stunning, like, and that's why I'm saying it, and I'm delighted that, that's a bit strong, Claire, but you know it is, it's really nice to see that someone that's been really hurt has now found somebody that is going to treat her right, because he just seems really grown up for being quite young. They all do, actually, to be fair, most of them. And like I said, it's not because her ex was like a really horrible guy or and he actually seems like a really good guy too, and that he's grown up and learned from things. But yeah, anyway, don't let guilt get in the way of happiness, whatever that means to anyone, and let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. That word we love to hear, not? Oh, and then the bottom we've got feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions that you're experiencing. Yeah, but the point of me saying that was that if that other girl hadn't swooped in, like, you know, the scene in Greece where the cha-cha pulls them away, then maybe they would have tried to make a go of it, and I'm sure they would have got on alright, because they went out for 3 years, but they would have been bored. It would have been lukewarm love, and like more like a friendship, when, you know, when she could potentially have that, whatever's going on, that sizzling chemistry with the new guy. So that's gonna have meaning for some people, and I can tell the way I'm saying it. It could be for some of you that are like holding on to a past person thinking it's a twin flame, but actually it's a karmic trauma bond. Now, don't take that on for everyone, and it doesn't need to be a guy. You could be same sex, could be a woman, blah, whatever. But for others, it could be you need to let go of who you knew in the past to welcome in this more grown up person in their feelings that's coming towards you that is the same person. You know what I mean? Oh, very interesting. That'll speak to different people. So, what have we got? A message from Spirit for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine's feminine side. Reach out, wow. So it's more what the last bit that I said, because divine feminines are in a place of being receptive and open and neutral and detached, and masculines are in their feelings and they're preparing to reach out. That's in line with all the messages. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to current situation. Support is much about the physical act of accepting help when it's offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So again, that's quite interesting, because for me, so it's what I said, but it's also what the card said. That's today my dishwasher got blocked last night. I had no idea how to sort it out, so that's why my mum was coming round to help do that. Well, to help do it, she done it, I'm not going to lie to you. And yeah, so I was grateful for that help, because I'm shit at stuff like that, basically. But think about it. Remember I said that yesterday, the dishwasher being blocked was about the feelings that are blocked for emotions, for divine masculines on the journey. And now that it's unblocked, that's symbolic of people moving through that. Oh, I love it. So what have we got for divine masculines and divine feminines masculine side? We've got listen. Oh my god, and then that fits with the rabbit card. Listen to the voice. I don't know the words to that, but I think it's Beyonce. You have to be willing to listen, talking about spell work. Anyway, moving on. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Right, okay, so that's two things. The shady bit is masculines are now paying closer attention than ever before, and they're noticing things that they didn't notice before about people around them, and that ties with the other cards that have come out, the Queen and the Siren. Actually, I'm just thinking about something I heard when I went to sleep last night. That is two, yeah, because that is two people in a masculine's life, two females. Could be within the same person, but I think it's two different people. And yeah, so you can just rewind back to hear the words that were associated. They weren't the best. It's two people in cahoots. Two people in cahoots with one another. Two nasty energies. But also on a lighter side, they're listening to their intuition. But it is because Pisces, and because it's the first day of Pisces, it is about picking up on the things that people, it's like picking up on what people aren't saying. And I feel, divine masculines, you're sick of self-sabotaging, because we've got self-sabotage as well. When you learn to get out your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails carefully woven plans. But yes, that is true. But on the twin flame journey, there are many people that do try to derail your carefully woven plans and distract you, especially masculines. And now we'll just wrap it up with, yeah, because we're nearly at the hour mark, with some oh shit, came up anyway, there we go. What have we got? What have we got for divine feminine? 3 cards for divine feminine or divine masculine's feelings. We've got 1, creative, draw, paint, think and act in creative ways. That can be linked to what I said about you might be getting guided to focus on different parts of your work, like what I'm doing. Hello and goodbye. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. Pisces is about endings, and look at even what I just said. It's not like I'm saying goodbye to the Zooms forever, but I'm just going to have a bit of a month's break of focusing on other parts of my work. And like I said, I keep saying, because I've not had replies back from people, but if we were in correspondence through emails about when your next session was going to be, then don't worry about that. Just get back to me when you're ready, and I'll do your Zoom with you. But the way the month flies by, you might be happy to wait until later, but because it's not like I'm, put it this way, it's not like I'm ill or anything. It's not like there's a reason in that way. It's just because it's really about just recharging a little bit, because of the energy I'm going to need for Aries season. So anyway, and then we've got, for that, contemplation time. And isn't it funny, we're on the feminine bit. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Yeah, just taking some time for you. So again, I really resonate with that, but that's masculine's feelings as well. masculine side and divine feminine's masculine side. 3 cards. 1. Oh, same. Out of all them, that's 2 decks together. Same card. Contemplation time. Spend time while meditating upon what you truly desire, and that's each other. That is literally each other. It reminds me of the card in the Romance Angels that says your prayers and affirmations are calling in your soulmate. Like, you're both manifesting one another, and some of you have worked so hard on yourselves that you're about to come face to face with that person because it's divine timing. And waves of prosperity, so masculines are coming into some dough or good times, happiness, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So, and the thing is, if masculines are finding that they're attracting waves of abundance, it's because you must be in more of a flow of going with the way that the divine wants you to go. God. Thank you, Mum, for the chocolate with the divine on it. And it's because you're closer to a physical union that magic is starting to flow to you. Because I really do feel a lot of masculines have had a lot of their material stuff and money and stuff ripped away from them pretty brutally to show them what matters. So if your money's starting to pick up again, if that's what happened to you, because I do feel it happened to a lot of people, that's a good sign that a union is nearby. And it's okay to be different, yeah, and that's beautiful, because that is the thing that masculines worry about, is like, you know, to take off the mask. And I really do get that, because it's like, like I said, they woke me up this morning reminding me that how scary it was for me when I went through that period of a lot of people around me being revealed. It was quite unbelievable, you know, and it was really shook my whole world up. And you can have quite a bit of time of feeling quite alone, because you're like, wait a minute, who can I trust? Like, and it's just part of spiritual awakening, but it's really, really hard. So I do feel your pain, masculines out there. It's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. And that's just about spirit really honouring that, you know, you've always been good enough, and the worst is behind you, a new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the rise, and that's beautiful. That feels like it's in line with the cards about sunsets and all that. Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. Yeah, just have fun. So wherever you're at in your life, if you're not quite ready to go your feminine, just make sure you're watching your thoughts and decluttering your life of, that says declutter, of the things that no longer serve you, the people, places and habits. And it's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. Notice how my throat started going really, really croaky, and there's nothing wrong with my throat, but that's about the masculines that are preparing to step forward and share their truth. And they're really homing me in on that card again. Guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of your happiness. So I'm going to end it there, guys, because I need to go and get my wee cup of tea and, well, just all my wee snacks. I'm quite excited about that. So I hope that you got something from this. I know there was some stronger messages in it, but that's what came through. That's what's at least what, if at least one person needs to hear that, that's what will flow through. So please like, comment, subscribe. I'm grateful if you're an OG subscriber, and of course I don't just refer to you, I don't usually say subscriber, but you know, you're a soul fam, sis or bro, whether however much you talk or not talk, you're part of the soul family. And if you're new around here, I do a lot of stuff on camera, but this month I probably won't be doing as much, just to have a wee bit of downtime. And yeah, and anyway, I'll see you soon. So like I said, if you're confused about what services I have got on this month, then just email me. But I usually update pretty a lot of detail. I kept trying to say words and they weren't coming out there, so that is symbolic of somebody that's knows what they want to say, but they're worried the words aren't going to come out. So anyway, time to bring this message to an end. So see you later.